Hey y'all, so today I want to do a video about what's going on with Jay-Z and Beyonce. It's being said that she gave Jay-Z a list of rules that he needs to follow after he was caught cheating, allegedly. Everything in this video is alleged. But it's being said, I don't know why it's coming out now because I thought that was old news. But it's being said that Beyonce gave Jay-Z a list of rules that he needed to follow in order for her, I guess, to be happy. So I'm going to play this video and y'all already know I'm going to talk about it because I have my own opinion on this situation. So yeah, let me play this video for y'all.
Okay, you guys, so y'all remember when Jay-Z got outed for cheating on Beyonce? Now, I know it's hard to believe, but it's almost been 10 years now. Now, a lot of people didn't know that Jay-Z was stepping out on Beyonce until she came out with her Lemonade album in 2016 and came out with the hit that still rings to this day called Sorry, where she called out the side piece as Becky with the good hair. So when this cheating scandal unfolded, Beyonce was done with Jay-Z, okay? She filed for divorce, she left, she was over it, but these two decided to work on their marriage because they claimed that they loved each other so much. And this was the reason we even got the On the Run tour with Beyonce and Jay-Z, because this tour was actually to save their marriage, and it did exactly what they set out to do. They rekindled their love and they were back in good spaces with each other. But of course, that didn't come without consequences for Jay-Z. Now, it's being alleged by a close source who recently came out and said that Beyonce took Jay-Z back, but baby, guess what? She took him back, but she laid some new ground rules. He couldn't do what he used to do. So the Showbiz Cheat Sheet article reads, Jay-Z's ultimately very grateful that she didn't give up on him back in the day, the insider alleged, so he shows his respect by following her rules. He used to go out with the boys all the time, but that's off limits, and Beyonce doesn't like him having one-on-ones with his female talent. The source who spoke to In Touch Weekly said Jay-Z and Beyonce go to therapy and prioritize date nights to reconnect as a couple. They work hard at making their marriage work, and they're in a healthier place since Beyonce put her foot down. So Beyonce is not going for none of that, okay? She does not let her man be alone with female talent, or I'm sure any female at that. But the question is, can you blame her? But there has also been a lot of rumors going around for maybe about a year now that Beyonce and Jay-Z are headed for divorce. Now, it's been rumors saying that she's done with him, she's moved out the home, they have separate homes close to each other because they are not together anymore. But from the sounds of that article, it seems like these two are doing what they have to do to make this marriage work. But the question is, do you feel like Beyonce's rules make sense? Do you feel like it's worth it? Y'all let me know what you think about this entire situation in the comments below.
Okay, shout out to B with the T. Yeah, that's the name of the page, B with the T. That's where I got this video from, but and I'm gonna link it in the description. But yeah, my opinion on this situation with rules is, because I don't believe in that. I believe that in every relationship and marriage, especially I'm gonna speak on marriages, that there should be set rules. But I feel that these are rules that you just know to do. When someone for me, and this is my opinion, because I am married, if my husband respect me, he already know what those rules are. I shouldn't have to list them out and you need to follow them. Okay? That's something that you establish before marriage. And if somebody within the marriage do something they have no business doing, I'm not about to sit there and put up no rules for you to follow or none of that. Because then I feel like doing that is saying, okay, maybe you didn't know. Maybe if I set these boundaries and these rules, then you'll know next time and we don't have to worry about it. When in fact, I'm sure he knew not to do the things he was doing before he did them the first time. So and then this is my biggest issue with that. Who's supposed to enforce those rules? You? That's a burden on you. So now you have to watch him and make sure that he's following those rules, that he's not hanging out with his boys and doing all these things that you done set, in stone for him to follow. Him not being alone with female artists and things like that. Who's supposed to enforce that? Me? I'm supposed to do that. So now I have to live my life uncomfortable because now I have to watch you because I can't trust you. So now I have to watch your every move and enforce that. And now I'm not at peace. Oh no. I don't know. That may work for some women, but not NellyVille, baby. I'm not doing that. If you care about me, I don't have to enforce no rules. You already know not to do it because you wouldn't want me to do it. How about that? So, I don't agree with that. And I'm seeing this story being posted like all over the place. People are talking about it. And a lot of women is in those comments saying, I'm not mad at her. I agree with her. I would have did the same thing. No, ma'am, not Nelly. I can't do it. Because like I said, if you knew or if you know what I don't like and you know that you wouldn't want me to do it to you, don't do it to me. It's so simple. And that's not even just in a marriage. That's in most relationships, even friendships. That's common sense. That's like the base of the relationship. Friendship or whatever. That's the structure. That's where you started. So you broke that from the get-go. Then you saying that he can't hang out with his boys or whatever. I absolutely do not agree with that either. I should be able to be okay with you hanging out with your friends and be confident enough to know that you care about me and respect me enough to whereas you gon' behave yourself the way you would want me to behave myself if I went out with my friends. Okay? I'm not about to be a detective and all this. I'm not about to do that. Expect a gadget watching you and all in your business so I can keep up with what you're doing. No, I'm not doing that because that's a whole nother level of stress that you're putting on yourself. Okay? So NellyVille not doing that. You should be able to trust that he know how to act when he hang out with his friends. If he around female artists, his artist or whatever, you should be able to trust that. You should not have to set those things up. He should already know to do that. On top of the fact, Beyoncé is somebody who, is in the spotlight herself. She in the spotlight herself. Why do she have to watch him? And then, I ain't trying to be funny, but I would not be watching him, okay? I'm trying not to even go there, but baby, it's there. Honey, I wish I would. You walking around here like Elf, okay? That's what you're looking like, and you think I'm about to watch you? No, I'm not. You need to know how to act. Because I stand strong just like you. Beyonce, she's beautiful. So, why in the world is she walking around having to watch Jay-Z? Okay? No. And I think it's unhealthy to be in a relationship where your spouse cannot go out and enjoy themselves and have fun without you. That's something that should happen anyway. People need space. They need to be able to breathe, okay? That don't mean they're gonna do something. So now he can't hang out with his boys and stuff like that because you don't trust them. If it's no trust, honey, y'all ain't got nothing anyway. Y'all ain't got nothing anyway. As cliche as that sound, it's the truth. It's the truth. I want to know that if you go out the door with your boys, I ain't even got to call you because I already know that you ain't know nothing. You're not doing nothing you ain't got no business doing. I need to know that. Not, let me call his phone. Let me check his phone when he get back. And honey, no. Nelly like to sleep good at night. I'm not about to be up creeping around looking for nobody's phone. No, I'm not that type, baby. No, ma'am. So, I don't know how is so many women agreeing with that, but I do not. I don't. Because it's already, he already disrespected you. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with taking them back. A lot of women have done that and been through it, and when you marry, you try to make things work. I get it. It is what it is. My point is, if you got to go through all that, then that's just too much. And then, like I said, who's supposed to enforce those rules? Now you putting a layer of stress on yourself going forward that you shouldn't even have to go through. I shouldn't have to enforce that. I shouldn't have to come to you and say, hey, you done been out with your boys too many times. What's up? You're staying out too late. What's up? Or I'm seeing these inappropriate images of you alone with women. Like, what's going on? This is constantly coming out now as rumors and things like that. You should know how to put yourself in a position that will respect your spouse at all times. That's something that shouldn't have to be talked about or put down on a piece of paper or some set rules. You know, I feel like when it comes to marriage, it's a lot of unspoken rules that each side should automatically know. And it's literally, don't do to me what you don't want me to do. It's so simple. I don't have no set rules in my marriage. I don't. Because it's common sense. I feel like we've been together too long to not know what and what not to do. And I feel like it should be that way in every relationship. If you trust each other and you respect each other, you just know that, hey, maybe today is not a good day for me to go hang with the boys because I haven't spent time with my husband or my wife, or I'm not going to hang out with my girls because I haven't spent time with my husband like I need to, or whatever. Or maybe I shouldn't be in this room alone with these women because I don't want something to look strange. Or maybe I shouldn't be in this room alone with these men because I don't want nothing to look funny. I have too much respect for my husband. You know, it's just common sense. I don't know how people be missing that. And when you're in a relationship, you're not supposed to be putting added stress on yourself. Your spouse, their job is to make sure you don't even have to go through that. Making you look crazy, making you feel crazy, making you go through the extra mile just to be happy with them? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So I do not agree with it. I think that, but it's been so long, maybe the circumstances has changed. Maybe that was in the beginning and maybe that was just something she needed to do just to get to a forgiving state of mind where she can get past what he had done. Maybe she was just, going through it in the beginning and she needed to set some boundaries in order to get back to a peaceful space with him. So maybe that's what it was, because if I'm not mistaken, this happened years ago. Well, I know it happened years ago, but I don't know why it's being brought up now as if like this is something new. But at the end of the day, like I said, I don't agree with it, especially not for something long term. But again, even if it's short term, I don't care if it's something that just happened that you just did and I found out and we decided to reconcile and stay together. I'm not about to set no rules, because before you went and did what you did, you knew not to do it. So why do I have to set rules? Because that's almost saying, okay, you did wrong, but maybe you didn't know, and if I set these rules, you will know next time. That's like giving a pass to me in some weird way, and I just don't agree with it. No, you already knew not to do that, so don't play with me. Okay? We're not going to play them games like we kids and we don't know what we should and should not be doing. That's just NellyVille. Okay? I'm crazy like that. But I'm saying I think that I'm right in that. I think that I'm right in that. And it's been working for me. It's been working swell for me. So I just feel that that's the right way to go. I know a lot of people have rules in their relationship, not even just Jay-Z and Beyonce. It's a lot of people that go by these rules. I need to be in by this time and all this crazy stuff. I'm not doing all that. That's too much stress. And I am not Inspector Gadget. I'm not staying up late, baby. I like to sleep good under my comforter. I'm not staying up late worrying about what you're doing and where you're at and who you're with. I'm not doing it. So I don't know how people go by that. NellyVille can't do it. No. Okay? I want to age gracefully, not looking like cement by the face. Okay? So anywho, with that being said, y'all, I am out of here. Tell me what y'all think, especially with this relationship stuff. Tell me what y'all think about that. Do you believe in setting rules, and why? And do you think that that's healthy, setting rules in your relationship where you have to enforce those rules, which I believe is an added stress? But tell me what y'all think in the comments. I can't wait to hear it. And until next time, bye y'all.